America's been drinking beer from a company that doesn't even know which restroom to use. That's why I created Conservative Dad's Ultra Right 100% woke-free beer. As conservatives, we're constantly getting hit in the face, left and right, by the woke mind virus. But the last place we want it is in our beer. If you know which bathroom to use, you know what beer you should be drinking. Stop giving money to woke corporations that hate our values. And to the rest of you woke corporations, stay the away from our kids.
What's going on, everyone? It's Talk to Kenny here. Today we're reacting to Ultra Right being a rival to Bud Light. As you guys know, job's not finished, right? A lot of people are doubting us, like conservatives as generals, that we can't keep a boycott going. Eventually we're going to forget and forgive. No, I don't want that. I want this to be the example that conservatives point to silently and go, you want to end up like Bud Light? Stop this nonsense. We got Lego now trying to do something, and we can't get to all the companies. I understand a lot of other companies that are currently be supported because of this boycott. They participate in woke marketing as well. But recently, I was exposed to this new brand called Ultra Right, and apparently it was launched by a conservative activist. So we're gonna get into it, and then I'll give you updates about how Bud Light is continuing losing money. Let's get into the article. Conservative activists launched Ultra Right beer as rival to Bud Light after Dylan Mulvaney controversy. The new beverage is currently available in 42 states and marketed to 100% as 100% woke-free American beer. And one of the comments I will say on this is that this is a good way to effectively boycott, in my view, right? Move the dollars. I understand. Don't buy a brand, but what's harder to do? Stop something cold turkey or buy something else, right? Because at the end of the day, what's the other brands? I don't know. I'm not a beer person, but other brands, they may go the same route, because it seems like these big multinational corporations, they're in this woke fetish right now. They just want to appease the wokies for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Some people in my comment section was telling me it's because of ESG. I agree. ESG is playing a part into this, but I just literally think that the employees are just, I don't know, whoever they're employing as a marketing consultant is giving them bad information, and this is just used to push an ideology, right? They don't realize that wokeism is akin to a religion now, but they want to talk about separation of church and state, but y'all effectively pushing a new religion. But hey, I digress. One of the things I'll say is that over the weekend, continue boycotting Bud Light. They lost, I believe, $5 billion by the time I read this video, but don't worry, I'm gonna give the update number as recently as April 13th. So all I'm saying is job's not finished. There's some people doubting us. Like, look, check out this clip from Tim Pool. This guy here. They're doubting us. We got to prove them wrong.
I have a couple different things to say about it, and I'm of two different minds about it. One, Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch will be fine, and they're going to be fine for a very specific reason. Well, two specific reasons. One, because the right can never maintain a culture war fight at all. I know they had a bad weekend, but I watched the NFL have bad ratings for precisely about 15 minutes when Black Lives Matter was taking a steaming dump all over the flag, and every person on the right, they couldn't wait to run to social media and I'm done forever and I'm done, and NFL's racist and I hate this place and I hate America. And like I said, about 15 minutes later, they were all bragging, oh, did you see that throw from Drew Brees? It was wonderful. The right can never maintain these things because they don't love freedom as much as the communist hates freedom. That's one.
Agreed.
Hey, I saw no lie there, right? Make Budweiser the example. That's all you have to do, conservatives. End of the day, he's going based on past events, right? The NBA, he mentioned a few of them that, you know, it only takes about 15 minutes and they're done. No, this is an opportunity now. I don't know. I get excited when people doubt me. I don't know. Do you? And this is one good way of doing it. Replace they ass. Go to your local beer hub. Try out the Ultra Right. Give a review about it, right? Make this blow up. Make it so that when they do something woke, they know going in, hey, the conservatives not going to like this. You have to instill some type of fear, because at the end of the day, these woke companies, they only fear one side. They only feel political retribution for one side, and that's the left. You got to make them pay a cost as well. Because at the end of the day, all these people who are on their high horse thinking about, oh, we're so moral, we're so good, never seem to respect conservative values or boundaries because we never actually made them pay a price for breaking them. And this is an example you guys can use, right? So I'm going to read a little bit about it. I think I've done that already. Bud Light's recent partnership with transgender activist Dylan Mulvaney has driven one Republican to launch his own beer that's specifically marketed to conservatives. The beer, dubbed Conservatives Dad's Ultra Right, is currently being sold online, and the response has been nuts, according to the man behind the mission to defeat woke corporations. Right, and this should be the rallying cry. Right, this should blow up. I expect to see this everywhere on social media. This is why I did my part, put his ad in my video. Right, I show you the doubters. Hey, end of the day, like I always say, it's up to us. That's it. It's up to us. It's about to be a weekend. You know, it's a big sporting day, I believe, over the weekend. Make them feel the hurt again. You already made them lose $1 billion. Why not make it 10, 20? No matter what excuses they are, they have to pay a price. They have to feel the pain because that's the only way they'll respect conservatives. It seems like these people are not as moral as they think they are, because a moral person will look and say, hey, we shouldn't condemn people because they believe differently from us. Just because they're not boycotting us, we shouldn't do that. They don't do that. Human nature only respects something if there's a consequence to its actions. Nike's getting it now too. I think I heard something in the grapevine about women boycotting the Nike brand. About time. Speaking to Fox News Digital about his efforts, Seth Weathers, the CEO of Freedom Speaks Up, and says companies like Ibram Hardy, Iden Searcher, Birch, I don't know where you get these weird names, are spitting on conservative values. They are. I have kids and I don't care what their response is, but Bud Light has hired a mentally deranged freak to market perversion to little kids. I have a problem with that. Yes, apparently Dylan Mulvaney's audience is mostly young people under 18 years old. And I'm like, wow. So you're selling a beer. You're making someone marketing your beer who technically audience is underage. That's an audience mismatch. No wonder you guys getting backlash, Bud Light. But y'all can't even do that much research. Or unless you want to, promote underage drinking. I don't know what it is. I don't see now it makes even less sense now that I get more context around Dylan Mulvaney, because I don't know. I didn't even know this guy from a block of bricks until this stuff blew up. But hey, another reason to boycott. Now you have a moral reason. When someone say, hey, why does it matter? You're boycotting one company. They're trying to promote alcoholism to kids. I gave you some talking points, guys. Weather says corporations that do that should be put out of business by conservatives. They're spinning on us. We're half of America. They're spinning on us. There has to be an alternative. I agree, right? And here you guys see it. I'm gonna say Budweiser just to kind of shreds roughly about $5 billion in value since Bud Light's Mulvaney Pact outrage. So that's an alternative. I don't want to make this video long because I still don't feel well. So numbers show Bud Light's parent company has lost significant market value since trans influencer controversy, right? The beer juggernaut Anheuser-Busch, the parent company of Bud Light, has lost billions of dollars in its market value in the days after a public relations nightmare erupted following its paid partnership with controversial trans influencer. The New York Post reported, which we just came from, that's Fox News, reported that the value of the company plummeted by more than $5 billion as stock prices fell nearly 4%. At one point, the value of the company had fallen more than $6 billion, but appears to have slightly recovered as prices were nearly up 1.5% on Thursday. Guys,
you're only half happy, or
still to be happy about?
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished.
Job's not finished. I'm gonna keep saying this. Job's not finished. Let me know in the comment section if you wouldn't mind me doing an update video on this Budweiser situation, right? Because this needs to keep up. I don't know about you. I'm a fighter. I'm a competitive person. If you see my background, I used to play sports in high school. One thing I love is when someone talk trash about me, when someone doubt me, because then that's an opportunity to either prove them right or prove them wrong. Conservatives, what we gonna do about this? Non-woke liberals, what y'all gonna do about this? Right? I don't care if you go support our local businesses. I don't care if you support ultra right. I'm about giving solutions. Hey, here's an alternative. It's an online beer company. They'll deliver your beer to your door. Here you go. Oh, you don't want to try your beer online? Too long for you? Go to a local beer hub near your city or your town and support their businesses. Support local businesses. This is how you boycott. Change your habits. Change where your dollars go to. Because I think conservatives should be done trying to support companies that don't want them. Go find. I wish someone starts an alternative sporting brand. But for now, switch your dollars from Nike to maybe Adidas or Under Armour. I like Under Armour. Look, I'm an Under Armour guy. I like Under Armour. But if Under Armour go woke, I'm going to go, okay, look like I'm going to go to Goodfellow on Target. All the dads know what I'm talking about. The Goodfellow brand on Target. But I digress. The final part of my video. News details emerge over mistake that led to Budweiser's paid marketing engagement with trans influencer. This happened during my birthday. So apparently there's allegedly news coming out that Anheuser-Busch earlier this spring led to a highly controversial, that's the recapping. No one at the senior level of the company was aware of Bud Light's polarizing partnership with Dylan Mulvaney, sources close to the situation claim. The company is also alleging pausing its marketing efforts and scrambling to implement a more robust process for evaluating future influencer partnerships. I'm glad you're doing that, Budweiser, but I think it's too late because people might take this as, oh, they're just trying to save face. They're not trying to piss off the left by saying, oh, we're sorry. And they're not trying to piss off the right by sticking to Dylan Mulvaney and defend their choice like Nike did. So they're stuck in a rock and a hard place. I just think this is, media control, right? The claims come despite the company's vice president of marketing routinely touting her mandate to make the company more inclusive. And after the company issued a statement confirming the partnership and describing it as an attempt to authentically connect with audiences across various demographics and passion points. The controversy started with when Dylan Mulvaney, we already know this, and talk about Bud Light and March Madness. So as I've been digging into it, I find this to be 100% true. So someone claims this is 100% true. Anheuser-Busch has donated far more to Republican candidates, the Dems, far more than woke Molson Coors, I believe. So people are saying that this could be credible, and some of the evidence they bring up is convincing enough for me to accept that claim. But the purpose of this video is that, end of the day, regardless if this was a mistake or not, that's on Bud Light, that's on Budweiser, that's on Anheuser-Busch, that's on them. They didn't do their due diligence. They deserve to suffer a price. Period. End of the day, Anheuser-Busch has to be an example. This is I believe this is one of the make or break it moments for conservatives, because conservatives, this is a chance for you to show how companies should treat you. If you just fold, they'll be like, oh, all we have to do is wait. And then you train these companies of how they should react to you. So I'm saying, hey, make Budweiser an example. I don't care about no apology. I don't care about nothing. I care about that they suffer a great loss. We build up an alternative that's woke free, and then that's it. And Anheuser-Busch may never go out of business, sure, because they're too big already. But they should lose 50% of their customer base. That's just my thinking, you know. Because at the end of the day, we can't control how Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch, how they respond to this. We can't control how they respond to this, but we can control how we react to this and how you're going to react. You're going to make your reaction meaningful, or you're just going to go, and then once the hype dies down, you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to buy Bud Light. I'm tired of just boycotting them. It's better to replace than to drop cold turkey. But hey, I digress. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know it's been a little bit I don't know. I feel like it's been a little shaky because I feel sick. Like I'm literally killing myself doing this video right now. But I made a commitment to you guys. I have to upload 5 days a week. So here I am with my last video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate it. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys are thinking, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.